Okay, so this is going to be my first YouTube video. Let's see if it's any good or not. So I am a mobile mechanic. This is my van. I've had a handful of vehicles, trailers, vans, pickup trucks, all sorts of setups. This is what I got now. I bought it for 800 bucks, pretty much scrap value around here, with a bad engine, but a rebuilt tranny, and pretty much good everything else from the original owner. So he took care of it for the most part. She's got some body rust down there, but the frame is in very good shape. So that's good with me. You know, there's a hole right there, but I'll deal with that if I want to deal with that later. Same thing over here. There's some rust, but what are you gonna do? So, just to give you a quick, I'm gonna work on my video skills too. This is just on my phone, but I'm going to set up the camera and then work on editing, but one thing at a time. So I switched the seats. That was the driver's seat, but I switched the bottom so I could be comfortable because there's no passenger most of the time. Just a regular E250 van, 183,000. The rebuilt tranny has about 40,000, and the junkyard engine I put in has about 80,000. So pretty good. Standard van. There's my armrest. Got a partition there. So here's a first look from the back. Yeah, I got a couple Harbor Freight things. What are you gonna do? Sue me. But I have some Snap-on ratchets, screwdrivers, Blue Point sockets. I got some good stuff. But you know, this box is fine. So it's messy, it's clean, it goes through all sorts of phases every day. Yeah, okay, Harbor Freight compression tester. Again, what are you gonna do? Works fine. So I'll give you a little bit of a toolbox tour because I know a lot of people like that. That's a mess, gotta clean that. However, there's some sealants, silicones, whatnot. This is kind of like the junk drawer, but also razors, scrapers, pens, hardware, all that good stuff. And this is a mess because we're driving around, so everything moves around. Punches, drill bits, pry bars, picks. This is like an easy out set. Tire, valve, kit. Then we got some miscellaneous tools. Cotter pin kit. That thing is always saving the day. Rivets, brake line, cutter. Out of the mirror, that usually goes in there. O-ring kit as well, that's always nice. Sometimes you don't want to have to go to the store. Pliers, all sorts of pliers. This is the thing about driving around, everything kind of slides all around, gets messy. A few of these are kind of miscellaneous. And then my kind of electrical here, bulbs, and here's my Lone Wolf 9000. I have an electrical kit over there in that Milwaukee. That's like my go-to butt connectors and crimpers and all that good stuff. Oh, dropping stuff. This is kind of for oil. I don't do a lot of oil, but that's, you know, 5 gallon. I fill it up and go dump it at the local place. And then over here, some sprays, Never Sees, grease. There's my power probe right there. Jumper cables, all brake lines, grease gun, my ear muffs there for doing boats, extension cord. This is all from a timing job I just did on a Dodge 4.7. Fire extinguisher, never know. Shop vac, creeper. Let's go next here. So this toolbox setup, this was the bottom chest, and that's the top, but obviously don't fit together in the van. So put one in the back, one on the side. The side one is, I use this more every day. So it's really easy just to walk up and grab what you need here. Screwdrivers. See, I told you I got some good stuff. Wrenches. So this is metric. I got some line wrenches and some other funky ones. SAE. Got a lot of those for some reason. These are Tekton wrenches. These things are great and they're not expensive. And they got a good warranty program. So if you're thinking about some affordable tools, you can't really go wrong with them. They used to have a bad name, but it seems like they're a lot better these days. Then I got another few drawers of miscellaneous. There's a seal puller, fuel line stuff, impact, screwdriver. This is a kit for spark plugs for the 3-valve Tritons. I needed that once. Hopefully I'll never need it again. Angle, torque, all sorts of good stuff in here. More miscellaneous. Blue Point Allen set. I have that over in the back. Sometimes I got to go through and organize this. I've been working a lot lately, so everything's just a disaster right now. But isn't that how it goes? These are kind of cool. Got these at a garage sale for like 10 bucks. This is my socket drawer. So this is what I go into most of all. Again, it's a little messy right now. So these are all my Blue Point sockets out of that like big 500 piece kit. When I was on Tekton's website, I saw these socket trays because I was tired of lugging around the kit, the case. So these are pretty cool. And if I need to grab a couple, these slide out and I can go take, you know, what I think I need with me. Just impacts. They get some use if you couldn't tell. See, here's a snap-on swivel head. I use this probably more than a regular ratchet. This thing is awesome. I got a lot of them. This little Husky thing is pretty cool, actually. 1/4 inch on one side, 3/8 on the other. This is just a cheapy 1/2 inch, so I don't normally need that. Here's my 1/4 inch long handle snap-on. Pretty nice. I don't use it a ton. It's funny, you know. I had to have them when I worked at a marina, and the snap-on guy came all the time, but I don't know. This drawer, so my trailer got totaled when I had these bolted down and the boxes went flying. This drawer got messed up. I might try to fix it one day, but you know. Then down here is a bunch of my heavy stuff. I don't know what I would do without this big old fuel 1/2 inch. It's been used a couple times if you couldn't tell. That thing is awesome. If it can't get it loose, it breaks it off, you know. And this little 1/4 inch impact I use a lot too. This I found on the side of the road. Pretty funny. A couple sledges, some other impacts, pry bars. I got a little too much Pittsburgh than I'd like to, you know, have. But you know what? If it would break, I'd replace it with something else. But it doesn't. So some stuff does, other stuff doesn't. So that's kind of, you know, my normal walk up and grab most stuff out of here. And then passenger seat. It's usually just a shelf for all my stuff. But, yep. So that's about it. I have a garage at home with a bunch more stuff, engine cranes and everything. I'll probably do a video on the garage, like a single car garage workshop setup, because I've seen a lot of things like that people like, so maybe I'll do that. But this is just the van for now, my mobile setup. I'll work on the film quality and everything. I just want to see where this YouTube goes, so I'm going to start there and see what happens. But that's it for now, and it's always a work in progress. I'm probably going to do a little more. I might put a little bench up in the corner there so I can kind of sit on a bucket and, you you know, work on a carburetor or something like that if it's nasty out. We'll see. All right, that's it for now.